coming up.
Let's do it.
I want you to get excited about your life.
Here we go, in 10.
Stand by, camera 6.
If it's happening now, we're going to deal with it now.
Stand by, Dr. Phil.
This is going to be a changing day in your life.
Stand by A, and rolling. Check in.
My younger sister Katie and her husband Brett have just been dealt some severe setbacks.
Something so major like this should happen after 20 years of marriage, but this just came too soon.
I don't know how much more I can take.
My next guests, Brett and Katie, are struggling with newlywed life, and Katie's sister wrote in with a very special and heartfelt request.
I wrote to Dr. Phil because my younger sister Katie and her husband Brett have just been dealt some severe setbacks.
We got married on August 3rd, and Katie had lost her eyesight December 9th.
I woke up and I had lost the vision in my right eye.
So we rushed her to the ER, and from her MRI scan, the doctor was able to pinpoint that she had multiple sclerosis.
I was just so depressed because all of the people that I've known with MS have been disabled, either using a cane or in a wheelchair.
Something so major like this should happen after 20 years of marriage, but this just came too soon.
Katie was diagnosed with MS after they'd only been married for 4 months, and then 3 weeks after that, they were robbed.
They stole a digital camera, a little camcorder, 2 laptops, but the biggest thing, they grabbed her wedding ring.
When my ring was stolen, I was hysterical. I was just screaming and crying.
I just felt so powerless.
The MS, along with the robbery, have almost broken me. I don't know how much more I can take.
I think Katie deserves a special Valentine's Day for everything that she's gone through.
So you two have been married how long?
About
5 months.
Yeah.
5 months. And you got off to what anybody would describe as a very rocky start.
It started off well, but this last month has really been, it's just been over the top. I don't know how much more we can take, just everything going on.
Yeah.
It's been pretty rough.
You agree, Katie?
Yeah, I mean, the first 4 months were, they're perfect. Everything was going normal. You know, he was working, I was in school, and then all of a sudden we were just hit with so many things at the same time.
What was the biggest blow? Is it the MS, finding out about that and having to deal with it?
It definitely was the MS. I had had a problem with my arm before, and I was misdiagnosed, so, I thought I was totally normal and healthy until I woke up and couldn't see out of my eye. And it was just a shock that when the doctor told me that it could be MS.
What's your reaction into this? Because I know one of the things you said is, I feel like I'm out of control. I feel helpless. Like I don't know what to do.
The way I feel is just basically, I don't have any control. With her health, it's something that we really need to pay special attention to and get her healthy.
Well, and the truth is, and I know what you're saying, and I hear that, and it is a totally normal, natural reaction to kind of first go into shock about that and say, what's in our future? I don't know. I'm going to have to study. I'm going to have to read. But the worst thing that you could do across time is to feel helpless. Thank God the technology, the advances, the things that you can do to manage this disease and manage its impact on your family and having children and all of these things are things you can control. And the greatest stress you can ever have is when you feel like there's nothing you can do. You're just there, but that's not true. And I really want to help you get in touch with some resources that for you and you to talk about what you can do with some of these things. There are so many advances in this right now that don't feel helpless. You got to control what you can, influence what you can't, but you're totally not passengers in this. And I think that's so important for you to talk about. And then on top of that, you got robbed. What did they take? What did they get?
They took pretty much everything valuable out of the house. They took both of our computers, my wedding ring, and a camcorder with some of his home videos. And I was supposed to take my law school finals 2 days after that, so everything that I'd worked on for the semester was gone from my computer. So it was just to add that on to it, but...
And you feel really violated, don't you? I mean, they come in, they took, you know, personal things, they took your hard work, they took your wedding ring, I mean, I've been robbed, you know, we've been there, and you do feel personally violated. And you have something that you want to say to her today, because she doesn't know that this is a Valentine's Day show.
I had no idea.
She thought it was here for
really
something
shocked.
else. And I actually think if you do, you're going to need this.
Will you marry me?
Yes! Oh, thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
So you're willing
my
to
gosh.
stay in this deal, I trust it. Seriously, I called my friends at Robbins Bros, the world's largest engagement ring store, and had them create your ring that was stolen. And it's because we really wanted you to have that. It's an 18-karat white gold with a 1.4-carat princess cut diamond in the center. So thanks so much, Robbins Brothers. They heard about this whole story.
I want you to know also that there are some very special people in your life that are here today to share this with you.
Can y'all stand up? All of y'all stand up. Okay. So this is Katie's family that came in to surprise her. Where's Juliana? Okay, thank you so much for writing the letter about this, because, I mean, this is a wonderful young couple, and what a great way to have a Valentine's Day this year to kind of get started back. You're sweet to write the letter, and all of you family members, thank you for coming to support them. All right. All right, next, wait till you see what else we have in store for Brett and Kate. We're not through with them. We'll be right back.